Hey everyone, Anthony Fantano here, internet's busiest music nerd. Shout out to the good people over at Pitchfork who posted this article following up on one of the biggest music news stories this week, and that is Radiohead's aggressive pursuit of Lana Del Rey, aggressive legal pursuit of Lana Del Rey over similarities between the final track of her latest record, Lust for Life, the song Get Free, and the chord progression and the verses of their hit grunge breakthrough single track, Creep. Now, I already did a video about this talking about I don't quite see the similarities between the tracks as being so deep that it would warrant a lawsuit, number one, and number two, that it would warrant 100% of publishing, which Lana Del Rey, in a tweet, claims that Radiohead requested of her from this song. And I also noted in my last video on this topic that the portion of the track that Radiohead is pretty much suing over is like the least original portion of this song, because Radiohead themselves have already been sued over this track successfully, or taken for this track successfully, years and years and years ago by the band The Hollies, because the chord progression of the track is very eerie, similar to the 1972 song, The Air That I Breathe. Sorry if I'm talking kind of weird here. I'm just still a little sick, still a little under the weather, so my head isn't 100% there. But so now, follow-up articles, including this one to this story, are saying, because Radiohead's people have sort of released a statement saying that Radiohead have not sued Lana Del Rey, and which, of course, I guess is probably the more accurate way to go about covering the story in the first place, because Lana Del Rey didn't explicitly say that she's being sued, but she did say that their legal representation has been relentless, and also Radiohead's people have said that they are not saying, oh, we'll only accept 100%, blah, 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 which to me almost seems like they're coming out and saying Lana Del Rey is lying here, which I don't know what Lana's motivations would be to do that, honestly. And while Radiohead have not filed a formal lawsuit against Lana Del Rey, Lana's tweet about this issue originally says to me that she was tired of the pursuit, and she was tired of sort of the potential settlement negotiations, and that her and her people were going to sort of dig their heels in the dirt and basically say, no, either like sue us or just back off. That's essentially what's going to go on here. Either sue us or back off, because Lana Del Rey finished her tweet saying, well, we'll see them in court then, because it sounds like they're not willing to negotiate past this point. And it seems like Lana Del Rey and her people have essentially said, you have to basically shit or get off the pot here. And Radiohead's people are saying, well, we haven't sort of filed a lawsuit here, and we haven't said that we're only going to accept 100% of publishing of this track. And you sort of catch the full statement right here as Radiohead's music publisher. It's true, we've been in discussion since August of last year with Lana Del Rey's representatives. It is clear that the verses of Get Free use musical elements found in the verses of Creep, which it doesn't say here, are also used in that Hollies song. And we've requested that this be acknowledged in favor of all writers of Creep to set the record straight. No lawsuit has been issued. Radiohead have not said that they will only accept 100% of the publishing of Get Free. So I'm not exactly sure where it's going to go from here. Again, it sounds like Lana and her people are sort of digging their heels in the dirt here and basically daring Radiohead to sue them or not sue them. And it seems like this statement here, I don't think Radiohead is going to put out this statement. I don't think their people are going to put out this statement and then just automatically turn around and sort of just do that lawsuit. Maybe the people representing Lana Del Rey and Radiohead legally and the people working for them in the music industry will come to some kind of agreement that they push Lana and Radiohead to basically agree to basically make all of this disappear and not be an issue, not be a problem anymore, and just settle this and finish it and just let it kind of die. Maybe Radiohead gets a small portion of the publishing or something based off of these minor chord progression similarities to my ear. But I'm not really sure where it goes from here. I think Lana and her people have sort of done a smart thing by kind of putting it out there on social media in the way that they did, because it looks almost as if Radiohead has kind of basically forced them to kind of back off here. Sort of wondering how that is going to play out from here. I guess I will throw up another video if anything else develops beyond this point. But as of right now, I'm not exactly sure what settlement sort of discussions in private are looking like right now between Lana Del Rey and Radiohead. Based off of the articles, based off of the media coverage, based off of Lana's tweet, they can't be looking good. You know, either they very much swung back in Lana's direction, or they're basically non-existent, because it would be sort of toxic and difficult to continue pursuing them at this point because of how much this is kind of blown up in Radiohead's face in so many ways, because of the coverage and kind of the social media fallout of this. So let me know what you guys think down in the comments. Do you think the songs are super, super similar enough to sue over? And if so, how much of the publishing do you think Radiohead should get off of this track? And where do you think negotiations and anything else in regards to this story is going to go from here? All right, you guys are the best. Pitchfork article linked down below. And I will see you in the next one. Over here next to my head is the other video on this topic that I have made, and a link to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you guys in the next one forever.